Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a continuous toy hunting video. So if you're seeing this, then I probably decided that I make this like a part 1 and part 2 thing, just because of the length of the video. It was all happened in one day. So this is kind of the second part. You can still just watch this and then later on watch the part 1 or whatever. But we will jump back right to the point where I had to stop, so we can see what I found at these other flea markets. I had searched for another like other flea markets that I've never been to, and one that was like coming up was called Jordan Flea Market or Jordan Flea Market, because it's in the Jordan street. And I asked my friend Cotton Candy Kittens if she would like to go there, and apparently it is rather not necessarily close to where she's living, but the bus line is like running across the same line that she uses that's near her home. So that she was like, yeah, it makes sense, I can come with you, and we went there. And I can tell you, it's maybe not the most crazy big flea market. I will probably not go very often, but it was worth it. For me, it was definitely worth it. My God, it's a G1 pony. It's a bow tie. I am with my friend on the way, and I found a pony. I can't believe it. What else do they have? An LOL. She's cute. And modern Polly. Hallo. Was sollen die Ponys kosten?
Ah ja, ich hätte gerne 6 Euro, aber so gut.
6 Euro pro Pony oder für beide zusammen würde ich es auf alle Fälle machen. Aber
ja, nee, pro Pony, weil das sind die ganz alten.
Ja, aber das ist nicht so ein altes. Ich glaube, das ist nicht so ein altes. Das ist irgendwie von 2000 irgendwie.
Okay, ich meine der Design. Ja. Aber das ist
für 10 Euro beide zusammen? Ja. Weil dann würde ich es machen. Das sind jetzt 5 Euro, 5 Euro, das mache ich.
Ja.
Ponies! Yeah, I said it was worth it. That was immediately the first, like it wasn't the first table, but it was the first table like from far away. Because this was leaning against something, so I could see it like upright. There's a pony, so I was like rushing there. I saw this, and then I see on the table also a G1 pony. This hasn't happened in ages for me. I don't know, have I found a G1 this year at the flea market? No, I don't think so. It was the first G1 that I found this year at the flea market. She had this head on, these shoes, so even 2 more like accessories for a G1 pony. And I mean, of course, I feel a little, guilty that I picked it up and not my friend, but honestly, my friend finds way more ponies than I do. I mean, I think she goes also to more flea markets than I do, but I was like, I want to buy it because I saw it first. I hope that's okay. So let's maybe start first with this G3, because I also bought it. They were both not super cheap. She wanted like 5 euro per pony. This is a G3 I don't have. Well, this is a G1 I do have, but I am gonna pick up every G1 at the flea market because it happens so rare. It happens super rarely. So let's first start with the G3. An interesting one. One that has definitely a gimmick. You can see she can wobble here. She has these shoes. She is in this pose. Technically, you can also display her like this, but it's kind of the rearing pose. The name of this pony is Loup de la. She's from, more like 2004. So, 2000s, the G3 ponies. She came either as a single or with 1 or 2 bonus ponies, Sparkleworks, or with a baby Goody Gumdrops. So I can't tell if she came with a pony or on its own, but what she definitely came with is a little apparatus that she could be popped on. It looks like, like a meadow, but more in the shape of a cake or something. And it's battery operated, and she would be dancing. So she is from the era of the friendship ball, which makes sense, of going to a ball and dancing. Twirling fun, friendship ball, twirling fun. So you would click her in. She would also have front shoes. Those are not there, but they aren't necessarily needed for this gimmick. But also I didn't see this construction there. So I guess she didn't have it anymore. And then she would kind of twirl around. I don't know necessarily if she would twirl around like this, or maybe additionally like this, because she can also move here. And she might have been also lit up here, because it looks like this might also be a light up function. She would also have a little skirt, and yeah, so I don't have her. I think there's another pony with a similar gimmick, just in a little bit of a different color. That's more like ice skating theme, but she's more ballerina or like dancing themed. Really nice hair, really nice quality, just missing all of the accessories, which I'm fine with. I mean, she will look a little weird when you display, because I cannot take off these shoes. I think they're really on. There's the mechanics, whatever in there. The only thing I can display her is like this. Looks a little weird, but for displaying her upright, you would really need this apparatus, so whatever. And then I found Bowtie, an absolute classic. She is the Italy version of Bowtie. Oh, the Italy version. One of the many Italy versions of Bowtie, I should rather say. But it's the same one that I do have already. She is in okay condition. She has a little yellow spot here. I will try to retrobrite that. She definitely has a little bit of cut hair, because I'm pretty sure the tail is a little longer originally. Maybe not. Maybe it is original. It could be. The mane is not cut, so it's the original length. There's just a couple of plugs missing in the back here, but I can also replace that, so no problem. I will definitely keep her. Probably, you know, give away my other one that I've curled the hair, and it looks a little weird because this is definitely the straight hair version. When she has this short hair, then it's definitely the straight hair version. Yeah, technically Bowtie is from year 2, so very early pony in the first, you know, not first, but kind of the second year, the set of Earth ponies, you know, with Applejack, etc. So 83, 84, but I'm very sure this pony was released later, because I have looked online to find like German back cards of the Italy ponies. So they were just normally released in Germany, which is produced in Italy. And I've seen, not necessarily this, but the Applejack version. So she was also released in the collector's pose, and also in this, both Italy versions. And no matter which one, they came with the same back card. And I saw at the back, this card had a year of 1986 on it. So she's definitely not earlier than 86. Potentially she was more than in stores in 87. So she's not that early here in Germany or in Europe, because we got everything always later than in the US, and also the releases were a little different, etc. Oh yeah, she has also this one little blue spot here, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, you don't even really see it. I've researched a little bit to give you some interesting information about Bowtie in itself. I've counted that there are 45 different variants of this pony available worldwide. There might be more, because this is just what is documented on my little wiki, that there might be more variants, because many different releases came out in the Latin American countries, Argentina, etc. There's so many different colors. There's like, you know, orange ones and yellow ones and ones with red hair and blah 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 blah. And even in Italy there's at least 7 different versions. And this is apparently, if you go by the numbering system of my little wiki, it is number 6. Version number 6. Normal bow tie pose, straight hair, and yeah. So the same pony was also released with curly but longer hair. So I said, then with different hair colors, a little brighter, and then the collector's pose, blah 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 blah. So there's 7 different versions that also have the Italy stamp of this. These accessories don't go to her, of course. This is the typical hat that comes from the Pretty Parlor, one of the 2 hats. I'm not sure if I do have it, but I think I have it. but maybe I just have the other one. I haven't gotten my pretty parlor down in a while, so I cannot remember which accessories are exactly in there. And then we have these shoes. They come from Ponywear. I don't know which set. They look like little trainers maybe. So maybe from a sports pack, maybe the tennis pack or something like that. But I don't have them. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have it. I might have it. And I, of course, do have this pony, but I will always treasure the ponies that I find myself at the flea market the most. So I will probably, because the other one that I have is the exact same version, I might just then sell this. And as I said, she has this kind of wrong curly hair that I did. I, of course, could straighten it again, but yeah, I don't know. But this is more original. I will just try to retro bright this, put some plugs in the hair, and then she's good to go on my shelf. Ah. Ich kann dann immer noch einfach gucken, welche sind doppelt für mich, und dann kann ich sie dir zeigen. Dann kannst du gucken, ob Marlene welche davon haben will, und dann den Rest dann nehme ich einfach mit zur Toy Explosion, und vielleicht wollen auch ein paar Leute Phillies haben. Also das ist ja dann nicht schlimm.
Schönes, das irgendwie so zusammenkleben in Bilderrahmen und vielleicht eine Farbe drüber schütten, für gerade die Flauschigen, die euch nicht so gefallen.
Ja.
Gold oder so.
Wir haben die kleinen Ponys in so einem dicken Bilderrahmen so. Ja, deswegen. 8 würdest du nicht machen, wa?
Ich lasse es mal 10, weil diese ganze hier auch dabei ist.
Okay, and it continued with ponies at this flea market. So maybe it's a good luck thing for this flea market. Maybe I find pony stuff. So let's get everything here. It's not the craziest, but it's G3 and G4 stuff. So we've got one playset for Ponyville, so which is G3 and G3.5 era. Oopsie. And then this full bag of G4 blind bag and Ponyville figures. I had to buy this. I also had to, so I just wanted this actually. But she wasn't like, no, you have to buy everything. And she also wasn't going down with the price. It was all €10. But technically what you get for €10 is a lot. You get this full playset. You get these ponies. I got another playset thing, which is not from My Little Pony. I guess it's from Philly, probably from Simba, which is a cute thing. I just don't need it. And also 2 more playset parts that I have also no clue where they come from. Probably also more like Philly or something like Littlest Pet Shop, just not Littlest Pet Shop. I don't know. Maybe it belongs even in this castle. I don't know. And then another full bag, or I mean, it was all in one bag of here. Of Phillies, which are from Simba. I don't want them, but I had to buy them. And one of the Galuppi ponies. So it's technically a big lot. I will only keep these here and maybe this. I'm not exactly sure. So quickly have a look at what I'm not super interested in. So as I said, I cannot tell you really what this comes from. It's cute. It's a cute little playset thing for miniature ponies or something similar. It's cute colors. It's not really good materials, you can feel it, it's more flimsy, but it's cute. Also here, maybe some little bugs were living in there, and then this snowy mountain thing here. I will not keep it. I am also pretty sure nobody will wants to have really this, so I would probably put it out in the street for just to take away. With these Philly ponies here, they are by Simba. I don't like them. They are all miniature ponies, came in as blind bags and were flocked. There might be people who like them. I just don't think they're cute. I don't like their faces. They look weird to me. And as they are all flocked, they pretty much look horrible in a couple of years always, because children were playing a lot with them. They were super popular here in Germany. They were definitely more popular than the blind bag ponies and all, because they're cheaper, of course. They were cheaper. And so you find them like en masse at flea markets. You know, there's also mermaids and blah blah blah. There's this whole bag here. I have no love for this line. They kind of destroyed, in my opinion, they destroyed the kind of reputation of My Little Pony, because when you at flea markets and you ask for ponies, then people often ask like, you mean fillies? I'm like, no, not fillies. I'm talking about My Little Pony, Mein kleines Pony. People just, even when they see a real pony, they say filly to it. So, this is similar. It's also flocked. It's not by Simba, I think, and I think it's called Galupi. And I often also see those at the flea markets, and I think those are pretty cute. I do like them. I never pick them up, of course, but now I had one in this lot and I will keep it. They are taller than the fillies. They're also flocked. Mostly they look better than the fillies. This one looks like a princess with fairy wings, super pastel rainbow. For once, this one I will keep. But I'm definitely not looking more into this line. But I think they're called Galupi, and I don't know which company is producing them. Then we have this thing. This is real G3/G3.5 My Little Pony. I mean, it's from Ponyville. It's a mini playset. It's the La-Ti-Da Hair and Spa from 2009. Of course, you can see the images look way more like, you know, the G3.5 ponies. But to me, I don't consider like Ponyville necessarily G3.5. I consider it its own thing, because it started in like 2006-07 when the normal G3 ponies were still out and ran until the end of the line, until 2009-10. So it kind of spans both generations, G3 and G3.5. It's Ponyville. You can open this up. Ta-da! And you have got a spa in there. There's the can swivel the chair. You can also take it out. I don't know why you can take it out, but you can. And there's all these things. You could display little items on there. It came with many accessories, especially wigs, because this was the era when Ponyville ponies often had a bald head and wigs. There's like a dressing room behind here with another mirror. Here is some other shelves. Or I don't know, the spa. Then there's the cute terrace here at the top, and from the back it has just a lot of cute molding and, you know, these pictures, of course, that when you close it. It is a really cute playset. I just don't know if I have space for it. I own one Ponyville playset, and I have it displayed for the longest time. It's a super cute cherry, I don't know, like ice cream house. But this is also super cute. I don't know, I might hold on to this, even if I don't display it. Because let's face it, I also have other G4 or something play sets in storage that I will not part with, but I don't display them. But the most important thing here were the ponies, the miniature ponies. Because I do like them and I do collect them. We have one figurine that I cannot identify. It's definitely a G3 pony. It comes from something. It was probably stuck on. At first I was dead sure it is like from the Play-Doh. You know, what is it called? Lids. Because there was My Little Pony Play-Doh and you put it on. I mean, it's both Hasbro, haha, of course they make collaborations. But I couldn't find this one, and also they always have a green base, so I don't think it's that. The pony is Royal Bouquet, so with this cutie mark, I think I do even have this pony as a brushable, and it's a super cute mold. It's a super cute sitting pony figurine. But even with, you know, Google Lens, I couldn't identify it, so I don't know what this is. Let's stick with G3 and the G3 little Ponyville figures that came in this lot. So this is the cheerily that came with this playset. she is here. This is one of the wigs that came even on her, I think, when you got the playset, and it's one of the wigs that belongs to it. So this is a Cheerilee. We have another Cheerilee. You can see she looks different. This is more the style that was out when they were still kind of in generation, so the last year of generation 3, really, before they changed to the G3.5 style. So she definitely looks different than this pony. But this Cheerilee probably from 2008, from a dress up 3-pack with 3 more ponies that were not in here, but I guess that's where she's from. A lot of them look very similar, so like it might not be the exact one. We have a similar looking but Pinkie Pie. She, in my opinion, is also from 2008, from the roller skating party single release. She came with accessories, etc., just as one pony. But yeah, also 2008, I guess. And we've got a Tula Rula that comes with another wig, but this wig doesn't come from this playset. This wig comes from the accessory playset Hairstyles in a Snap little playset thing. So from another playset apparently. But it's also the wig that came on this pony directly. So I think I have a couple of these ponies, but I don't have this one with this wig. I think I have her, but with a different wig. So I have her with the wrong wig. And I think I don't have this version of Pinkie Pie, but as I said, a lot of them look very similar. They have maybe then just a dark streak in the front, and the second streak is white, is light, whatever. There's just some small differences in some of the molds and colorways of the Ponyville figures, and the rest are all G4 blind bags, which I technically like more than the G3 Ponyville figures. Let's quickly go through it. They are mostly all from 2012, from wave 5. So we've got Sunny Rays here. There's a couple of them where I was like, I'm 100% sure I have them, but I checked and I have different versions. Because most of the ponies from wave 5 in 2012 were re-released in wave 15 in 2016, but with less paint deco. So I have this one with just one hair color, but here we've got the one with 2 different hair colors, Sunny Rays. We have Plumette. I was also like, oh yeah, I do have this pony, I know it. But I have the other version, I have the one from 2016. This is again wave 5, 2012. Plumette, mine, the other one that I have, has lighter colors, has a lighter blue and a lighter yellow. So another one that I didn't have. We've got Ribbon Wishes, and I was also sure I have this, but again here, this is the version from 2012 where she has like 2 different hair colors in mane and tail. Mine has just one hair color. Then we've got one that is from a different wave. It's from this neon wave. This is Fluttershy. I also was 100% sure I have it, but I couldn't find it in my blind bags. So apparently it's a new pony for me. She's from wave 8 from 2013, so 1 year later than the other ones. Then we've got Sapphire Shores. Also she was re-released with just one hair color, but I don't have her anyways. Also wave 5 2012. And Cinnamon Breeze, same here, re-released in 2016 with more of a different, like a little bit lighter body and hair color. But this one, wave 5 from 2012. And then my favorite, of course, of this lot, Trixie Lulamoon, because she's a rather important, not important, but kind of character in the show as well. So, and she's also from this wave, from wave 5 in 2012. Were these all of them? Yeah, I think so. So, not a single double for me, although I thought. And the unfortunate thing is I was like, of course I was there with Cotton Candy Kittens, and her daughter collects these. And I was like, do we want to like split them immediately? But I was like, maybe the best thing is I look which ones I don't have. These I keep. I'm pretty sure I have a couple of them. Then these can go to your daughter. But no, I have like there's not a single one that like I don't have. I mean, and she doesn't collect the G3 like Ponyvilles. She only collects G4, so I cannot give her any of those. And I'm like, then I don't know. Maybe I still give her some. I don't know. But technically, I don't have any of them. Yeah, that was this pony lot. Surprising, and I ended up with a couple of things that I'm not super interested in, but whatever. It was still worth it for me. Die ist ja wirklich toll. Ich weiß noch nicht, ob ich da reinpasse, aber
Sieht erstmal so aus.
kann sein. Und Turtle, das ist süß.
Hier wären noch Fische auch.
Das hatte ich mit meinem Namen drauf. Ich hatte es mit Laura drauf. Cute.
Mit meinem Namen gab es nie was.
Ja, leider, das glaube ich. Das glaube ich.
Hier Rastabanis ist toll.
Ah, ja.
Auch sonst so einfach. Aber hier bei sowas ist immer.
Guck mal, das ist wie so ein He-Man Knockoff. Nur mit Schlangenkopf.
Ach, guck mal, kleines Schraubenzieher-Set. Kleiner Drehstuhl, alles.
Garfield. Oh mein Gott.
Und hier noch ein Turtle-ähnliches.
Ja, stimmt.
Der ist süß hier, der ist so knubbelig.
Astro-Snick.
Oh, guck mal hier, die Nuki Flash mit dem Dino und dem Glitzer. Also,
Süß.
das ist ja alles so hervorragend.
Ja, das ist wirklich geil.
So, hier muss ich jetzt aber auch
Ja, ganz wühlen.
Auch so kann man besser schauen.
Das ist ja wie geil.
Was Tolliges.
Ja, ich sehe was Neonmäßiges.
Ja, deswegen guck dir das an. Oh, ich könnte mir die ganze Tasche mit so Gedöns
Einen so einen Rollschuh habe ich auch in so einer Farbe. Das ist auch süß. Ich weiß nicht, was es ist, aber es ist süß. Oh, it's cute. After that, I had kind of found out about another flea market that I wanted to go, which was pretty close to this spot, but it wasn't the time yet. This one would just start at 12 and it was just like, I don't know, a little bit after 11, because we didn't spend that much time at this flea market. It wasn't a big one, and this other flea market opened at 11, which is already late, but a flea market opening at 12, I mean, that's, but like, I would have been way too early there, so I decided, no, I'm not gonna go there. This one I might check out another time, I don't know when. But I still was like in a flea market mood, and I was like, okay, if I go with this bus line, then I can pass this station, I can easily go to Boxy. This year I haven't been to the flea market at Boxhagener Platz yet. And my friend was like, no, like she was like, she needs to go home. There is, she doesn't want, she was carrying around a lot of stuff because she had found amazing stuff at the flea market. Not necessarily cute stuff, but stuff that she was so happy about. She had found a couple of these gay fashion dolls. What's it called? Is it called Billy? I think so. Or Bob? I always mix them up, but like a huge collection of those for pretty cheap. So, but fine, then I went alone to Boxhagener Platz. This is Bucky O'Hare. This is like a He-Man knockoff, one of those lines. Most of it is turtles, of course. Leatherhead. They are expensive, so. He-Man. That one. This is also He-Man. So it's not He-Man, it's Merman, of course. I don't know who, like what the name of this guy is, but it's also from Masters of the Universe. It's like turtles. Oh, this is one that can flip around somehow you can somehow. Or it's just a knockoff of it. I don't know. Back there, which I cannot reach, this crocodile comes from the Hook series, so from the Hook movie. He has his pieces. I think I have a variant of him. I'm somewhat interested in this guy because this is just it's fun and weird. Sun Gold. I am interested in this one because I like the Bucky hairline. I like Leatherhead. I don't know, Merman is also good because he has his armor. So I don't know.
Eigentlich sogar mega geil.
Another older Tycho Ariel, but now I have one, so I don't need another one. Oh, I have this Cindy. This is the one with the trousers. I don't remember what she's called. But she's wearing Baywatch Barbie's swimsuit. Funny. The same Pocahontas dress that I've already found today on this other doll, which I haven't picked up because I don't buy Pocahontas anymore. No. So, Monster High. Oh, lots of different areas. Oh, here's another one that I don't... Oh, this is good because she comes with her top. This is rather rare. I don't know if she has cut hair because I cannot tell which one this is. It's quite a lot of areas because this is also an Ariel. Now this is an older outfit. This is a Skipper fashion pack from the 90s. Teen Time Fashions or something like that. Oh my god. No, I don't think this. I don't know, is this even hers? It feels so loose. I don't know if this is even hers. It probably isn't. I clearly don't have this because she has a purple... She has purple pants, but feels so loose. Is it hers? I don't think so. I was really tempted with this box of action figures, but at this point I was like, no, they're too expensive. They're not flea market prices. No. And then across there, this was from, he said it's his sister. She has ponies and Barbies. She didn't have any ponies, but so I looked through the Barbies and there were a couple of older Tycho Ariels, but in the end I also decided to not pick up any of those. So let's get to the next vendor. goes deep and I can't reach everything, but I guess there's nothing in it. Oh, this is good. This is a troll warrior or battle troll. Battle troll, I think. There I picked something up. What is this? The battle troll. You know that I do like action figures. I picked them up here and there, and I was, as I said, really tempted by the other ones, the He-Man and Turtles, etc. But then I found this one, and I was like, okay, what do you want? And I think he was one of those people that talked all the time, blah 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 blah. But I think he wanted. At the beginning, like something with €5 or €4 or something, but I think I talked him down to €3. He was like, yo, this is so very rare and you can look it up online. And in the end, when I paid, he was like, honestly, I don't even know what it is. Do you know what it is? So, of course. And I was like, yeah, I know what it is. It is a battle troll. And no, it's not worth a lot. It's not worth €40 or something. They're not super desired. They are of this time, like early 90s, when a lot of the, you know, the toy companies were like, okay, we should also incorporate the troll craze into, you know, the boy toy market with action figures. There's like Hasbro, no, this is by Hasbro. These are the battle trolls. There's, I don't know, what's a Galoop or something? I don't remember which company. There's also Troll Warriors. There's also these like weird knockoffs that are more like on He-Man bodies. I don't know what these are called. And then there's the Stone Protectors. And I think the Stone Protectors are still the most valuable ones, but these are not really valuable. I think €3 is still a good price because they're not that cheap online. Yeah, it has a Hasbro stamp on it. It's from 1992 and is the police officer from the Battle Troll line. They don't have a lot of articulation. They have just this movable waist. Because like most trolls don't have any of that, but they have the insert glass eyes similar to normal trolls, but they're more like, you know, action figure like. There's one that looks like a Viking that I have, for example, or there's others that look like, I don't know, you know, army man or whatever. This one, you know, he has all these scars, etc. So that's correct. It's not like damaged or anything. And he's the police officer. And I'm not sure if I necessarily keep him. So maybe, I don't know, I have one, as I said, I have this Viking one, and I think even his colors are cooler than for this one, so maybe I exchange this one for this, because I don't think that I have necessarily space for more than one of these, because they're pretty, you know, take up a lot of room. But let's see. I mean, I might squish him into my shelf, then I maybe keep both, or I exchange. I take this other one out, bring him to Toyplosion, maybe sell him or something. I wouldn't sell him for much. I mean, I paid now €3 for this one. Maybe I would ask €5 for it, or I don't know, start with €6 and then people can haggle me down to €5 or something like that. But I couldn't leave him because I think they are cool. They are typical, you know, early 90s thing. Trolls were a big thing, of course, also, you know, for girls, but then a lot of companies made these action figure trolls. So I was pretty happy with them. So these are definitely all the original trolls. I think, I don't know what the company was called, but they're all made in Denmark. So these are all like, oh, look at this giant one. But I don't want any of that. Is that a Cabbage Patch? Small one or something, I guess. Pilot Barbie, but I have her and she is not in good condition, of course. The others are just Steffi Love. Some more, but probably nothing too special. Steffi Love. Cheap knockoff Barbie modern stuff. A little bit older clone doll. Probably a fashionista Ken. Millie. I don't know, some Ken. Also cool.
Bigger than me. Okay. I'm gonna use other one. Okay, wait. Darf ich mir das mal anschauen? Aber natürlich. Wait. Weil ich weiß nicht, ob wir das haben. I'm gonna use this, okay? Yeah, this one.
Wie viel kosten die Ponys?
Die meisten kosten 4.
Was kostet
das?
Das hier?
Das ist ein 5er.
Die meisten kosten 4 und das ist ein 5er.
Ja, das
Ja, ja.
ist ja auch das.
Ja, alles gut. Another G3 pony. As I said, there was quite a lot of ponies. I mean, doesn't mean all G1s, but like so many different generations of ponies. I have a G2 McDonald's pony, G3 McDonald's, 2 G3s, then G3 and G3.5 in the Ponyville, and then G4 blind bags, G4 here, can you even see her? The big Celestia. So almost all generations, and of course the G1 here. And here we've got another G3, and I didn't have this pony before, so this is a new one to my edition. It's not in super good condition, and it's definitely not a rare pony. But I'm happy that I have found this now myself at the flea market. This comes from the pony lady that very often is at Boxy, so at the Boxhagener Platz flea market. Mostly my friend Cotton Candy Kittens had luck with her because she has a lot of fakies, etc. But always in between there might be a real one. She has upped her prices a little bit, so she's not as cheap anymore. Most of her ponies were like €2 to €3. Now she wanted €5 for this one, and also I couldn't talk her down. But it was interesting. My friend knows her a little more. I think my Cotton Candy Kittens has also visited this woman before when she had more stock, like whatever, and she was sick now for a while. She was hasn't been to the flea market in half a year or something, and she said it's her first time being back, and she doesn't know if it's good for her or if it's not good for her. She had like a surgery at her back or something like that. But I mean, I was kind of lucky, and she had a G3 with her. This is Hidden Treasure. Oops, here she is. She is a you can see it, she's a Pegasus pony, which is not that often. I mean, there are a couple of Pegasus ponies in G3, but mostly you have Earth ponies in G3. Also, there's not a lot of unicorns, but Pegasus, I mean, I just love them. They're so cute. There's, I think, 2 different molds of Pegasus pony, or adults, at least adult Pegasus ponies. And this one definitely comes from the Butterfly Island era, which that's kind of in the middle of G3. 2005 in this case. She came with a bonus DVD, I don't know, of one of these episodes or one of these specials of G3 on it, and she has a 3D put on cutie mark with a gem, so 3D sculpted onto it, a gem and glitter in the cutie mark, and also glitter on her forehead here, a blaze, and she has tinsel hair. She has 2 different actually it's more like 3 different hair colors. There's a fading pink, I think, in there, and so mine is no just white and pink. I think she technically has a light pink also in her mane and tail, but that's fine, but it has faded. I didn't have this pony, as I said, and I'm super happy because I've always wanted this. I've never found this. It's definitely not a rare one, but now I found it myself, which is the best feeling. Hidden Treasure 2005. Oh, I don't have this one. No, I don't have this one. This is good. It's one of my favorites, but of course I have it.
Und dann machst du Schwergewicht und
I have this one. I have this one, one of my childhood ones also. Just with a different cover. I have most of them with a different cover. With the older covers. I also have this one. It's also a nice series, but I don't want to start collecting it, honestly. What was it about? I'm not sure. Do I have this one? I might maybe not have this one because before I've not collected this older series of Wendy. I only collected this, but these are also not bad, so that's why I started also getting these now. These are kind of the original ones. These ones, they came before, but I grew up with these. I definitely have this one. Yep, I have this one. Or do I? Was this the one I had just as when I was little? I'm not sure. I think this was the one I had when I was little, but I don't have it back. I'm not 100% sure. Mindean, my bester Freund, I have this one. I guess I will turn off the camera because if I find something more exciting, you will see it. Oh gosh, yeah, and there is my favorite like cassette tape like seller at this flea market. As I said, I haven't been there this year yet. It's already late, not late, but kind of late summer. It's the first time, and I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wendy cassettes. Not the ones that I grew up with, but I've decided, because I've almost completed the set. I think there's not really, I think either it is complete or I just need 1 or 2 that I never find. But this is kind of the earlier like a series of Wendy. What is Wendy? It's very, very German. I don't know if any other countries knows this. This is a magazine for horse-loving little, you know, girls and boys, with comics, but also with, you know, interesting facts about horses or even about like animals in general, etc. And it started in the mid or like late 80s. I was reading this magazine in the mid to late 90s, like I think 97 is when I started reading this magazine, or maybe even 96, or I think 97. And at that point there was also a like TV show with real actors that was kind of produced in New Zealand, and there were books, and there were these cassette tapes, and it kind of almost started like I mean the magazine used to have all sorts of comics. Every issue had different comics about different characters, about a different era, some historic, always with horses and people that, you know, love horses, horse riding and all of that. And more like, not really for small children, more like for teenagers. But at one point, I think people like, especially one author started writing books, and kind of he invented this character then, who is Wendy actually. And her friends, her group of friends, and where she's living at this, you know, horse farm, etc., etc. And after this, they started this cassette tape line. So it's all of these characters that were first invented in the books, and then just they kind of also incorporated that into the magazine and made the comics about this character. Before that, they were all sorts of random characters in the comics. And as I said, I just came in like the mid-late 90s, and there were other cassette tapes out. Maybe I can... They were looking more like this. and are from a different production studio. These ones are by Europa, and these ones are by Kidnix or Kiosk, depending. Kidnix is a little later, before it was Kiosk. And they have kind of the same characters, but they are different voice actors, etc. So, and I love these. This was what I grew up with. So I had a couple of these when I was young and I didn't like them. They sounded weird. No, that's not Wendy to me. But now I've decided I also want to start collecting these. Yes, these are audio cassette tapes. There's no music on it apart from the beginning song. And they're really good. And I've now found, I think, a couple of them that I did not have yet. So here's number 3. This one definitely I had as a child. I remember this. I'm not exactly sure if I have this or not. But I was like reading through it and I was like, it doesn't sound familiar to me that I've listened to it as of recently. So I also picked up number 3. Then I have number 12. I definitely have never seen this one. By the way, these covers look exactly like the Wendy magazines back in the day looked like. We've got number, even number 1, the very first one. Definitely don't have this one. And we've got a higher number, number 19. It's just at the side here. And number 6. So I'm really looking forward to listening to them because they are not super childish. I mean, I think the other ones, these ones are a little better in my opinion, but it's maybe I'm biased because I grew up with these voice actors and all of that. But I've now like come to the conclusion that these are also good and I also want to collect them because this is kind of also part of my childhood. This is nothing that a lot of people collect. This is not pastel or cute or something. This is not related to any toy line, but it's, you know, it's childhood. So that's why.
Das ist aus den 80er Beats-Gitarre. Das ist angemacht. Guck mal, nur probieren. Ohne, das ist ältere Seite drauf, aber Töne, wirklich, wenn du nur mal so Gitarre die Töne kommt. Dies, das ist 180 die solche Gitarre. Aber gibt ja 60 und dann haben wir beide, ehrlich, als Kollege, als Freund.
Yeah, money. Yeah, so I came back and I bought these 3. These 3 for 50. It's not a cheap flea market price, but I'm happy because like he has this armor, he has armor. He's one of those knockoffs that are pretty expensive, and it's one for Bakio, for my Bakio hair collection. So, and he said that he also has Polly Pockets at home. Hopefully he brings them next time. And yeah, actually, I bought some of them. I bought some of the action figures. They were still not cheap, but in the first round, when I first talked to the seller, the last offer that he made me when I was already like kind of going, like it was like, you can have all 3 the ones you want for 50. So at first some of them were like 25 or 20 and one of them maybe 15 or something like that, which was all like, I don't know. But all 3, because I think especially these 2, he wanted like 25 in the beginning or something. All of the 3 for 50. I was like thinking about it the whole round I had at the flea market. And I was like, some of them had their accessories, or at least they had accessories. And if you divide it by 3, that's like €16.50 or €16.60 or something like that. It's not a bad price. So when I came back, I asked if it is still okay, if his offer is still valid, 3 for 50, and he said yes. So I purchased 3 of these action figures. They're all vintage. They are from 3 different lines, you could say. This one is from Bakio Hair, which is a cartoon and also a video game and also a TV show, a cartoon show from the early 90s. They were made, toy-wise, they were made by Hasbro in 1990, I think. Did I write this down? Yeah, 1990. And this is one of the bad guys. Technically, this would be one of the army builders. This is the Storm Toad Trooper. And I like these characters and these figurines because they are super vibrant, they're neon, they're cool designs. They kind of fit in with turtles. They look a little different than turtles. I don't know, I really like them. And this guy had his weapon. He had his gun. See, you can take that out. Ta-da. Also, you can pop this to the back of it, to him here. This is where the gun would go. And I don't know, I really like this toy line. I have a couple of them. I think I have 4 other figures, I think. And adding another one is just amazing. It's a show that's like in space. The main character is a green rabbit. There's also one little guy, like a human, but also other like weird. The bad guys are all toads and frogs and crocodile style, etc. So, and this is one of, you know, the troopers, you could say, the army builders, Toad Stormtrooper. He technically is not super expensive. He would be one that maybe you could find for 10 to 15 euro also online, maybe even under, maybe 8 or something, but mostly he doesn't have his gun. So I was pretty happy that he has his gun. Not that I'm like, I need accessories to these, but like it's a pink gun. I mean, that's super cool. So I think it's still a good price and I didn't have to pay shipping, of course. Then I picked up a Masters of the Universe character. Yep, this is an original Masters of the Universe character. It's Merman. He's from the first wave of Masters of the Universe from 1982. He's an original one. And he's one of the bad guys. He's one of the evil warriors. He has his armor. That's why I was like, makes sense. For 15 euro with his like armor, I'm not gonna get him online probably. He's of course missing his sword. He would have a sword in the same color. And what I didn't know, but apparently what's also a little more rare to find is that this little like bow tie thing is still on, because this can be taken off and it's often missing with Merman. So I think I made a good deal here for 16 euro 60 to get this Merman, of course missing the sword, but with his armor. I don't get it closed at the back. I have already broken 1 or 2 nails by trying to close it, but whatever, you don't see it like this. I kind of collect Masters of the Universe, you know, He-Man, these characters, but I specifically like the weird ones, the ones with crazy, weird looking creatures, weird colors, etc. I don't really like the humans that much. But like Merman, yeah, definitely I wanted to have him. He's not even that loose, though he's not really able to stand very well, but I mean, that's kind of the nature of these characters. They have, you know, the power punch feature. You could be like, yeah, I'm punching you. You know, they have a kind of, I don't know what's the spring loaded in the waist. Then I picked up this guy. Yes, he's also kind of on the Masters of the Universe, you know, He-Man style body, but he's a knockoff. And these knockoffs are more expensive nowadays than the original ones. Not for everyone, but for a lot of them. This comes from the line that's called Galaxy Warriors. So it's a knockoff He-Man line. And I was like, oh cool, and he has also his armor. Oh, this is not his armor. It matches totally with his orange here. This is an original He-Man piece. This comes from Man-at-Arms. Another He-Man character, another Masters of the Universe character. So, okay, it's not his armor, but it looks good on him. I don't have Man-at-Arms. It's a human-looking guy, so I don't necessarily need to have him. But he has this weird, I mean, he has kind of the same style of body. You can see that. These muscular, like 5.5 inches bodies with the, you know, squat legs and all. But he has this weird snake head. It is, I don't know, they are just super, super weird. And I like, as I said, the weird looking guys. The ones with crazy colors. I mean, this is just a normal dark green. It's not super crazy, but like especially these with the weird heads, etc. This one, as I said, Galaxy Warriors. one of the many He-Man knockoff lines by Sungold, 1983. So also very early on. And this character is apparently called Sahak or Sahak. I don't know, S-A-H-A-K. I don't know how that's pronounced. He's also available with dark, paint deco, but this is the one with orange. I think he was available in at least these two colorways. And I mean, wah, wah, wah. The snake head is so weird. And he is definitely one that goes for more than the 16 euro or something. The cheapest sold I've seen was like maybe 18, but he also didn't have any accessories. Like this one at least comes with a piece of armor, but mostly you see him more for 25 to 40 euro online. So same as the Merman, I think I also did good price-wise. With his sword, he can even go to 30 to 40, I would say. I don't have the sword, but mostly it's around 20 euro if you find him with this much of his accessories. So I think it paid off for me still, and I'm still happy that, I picked them up at the flea market, because stuff like that I don't buy online, of course. Here's the children's flea market. I've gone through everything, but I will go one more time. Who knows? If I missed something. Oh, there's a Sunny. But I think I have this exact Sunny, or is it one with a rainbow hair? Yeah, it's one with rainbow hair. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's not different enough from mine. There's just a tiny bit of rainbow hair in it. Okay. Ah, it's talking. Oh, they are cute, but I don't want them. Seriously. This is from Ruffle Fun Barbie. Würdest du den kleinen gelben Rock auch so verkaufen? Ja, was willst du dafür haben? Ja, aber ich würde den mitnehmen, der gehört nämlich zu einer Barbie und ich habe die Barbie dazu. And it still did not end. You saw it, I mean, this was just a super small pickup at the small, like there's always a little children's flea market within this Boxhagener Platz flea market. And I picked up this little ruffle here from the Ruffle Fun Barbie for 50 cents. I do have this Barbie, I also do have this ruffle, I have multiple doubles already, but it doesn't hurt. I mean, if I recognize this on a weird other, I don't know, baby born mini doll or whatever that was, and the child is willing to sell it to me, I'm gonna buy this because maybe someone needs it. I mean, it's an original Barbie piece that maybe a lot of people don't, recognize as being a Barbie piece. Yeah, I should go to the clothing flea market, but I just saw this rack. Everything's 10 euro, and I found these pants, and I needed to have them. They said 25, but no, I definitely just paid 10 euro. They are some, like, I don't know, 90s surfer shorts for men, obviously, but I probably will fit in really nice, and they're super good for summer, I guess. Yeah, the next flea market then was the RAW flea market, which is more a very fashion-heavy flea market. It's lots of cool young people selling their cool 90s Y2K whatever fashions and all of that. Very cool if you're really looking for fashions. There's lots of private sellers for really good prices, but there's also a lot of these like vendors that are always there, that are specialized in vintage clothing, etc. And usually I don't look at the stuff, but there was this, I mean, this just, I immediately saw it. and it was on one of the racks which said everything 10 euro. These pants had a tag on it that still said, oh, it still says it, 25. And that's why I was like asking him, is it really 10 euro or is this just on the wrong rack? It's still 25 euro. He said, no, that's all reduced prices now. It's all 10 euro. And I snagged it up. Didn't try it. I could see it. It's you know, definitely my size. I fit in it. It's for men actually. It's one of those 90s man beach shorts, you know, either for swimming or just for the beach. But it is so 90s. It is so neon, but like a light neon. It might be like bleached a little bit already from washing, etc. But all of this screams 90s to me. And it's very comfortable. I've already worn it. I didn't even notice that this tag was still in there. Whatever. But it's really nice for summer. It has one of those, you know, inside pants as well for men that they don't want to feel totally naked at the beach there under this. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me at all. It has pockets. And for 10 euro, I was absolutely willing to pay that. Would I have liked to pay like more like 3 euro for something like this? But I can also spend 10 euro for one of these cool pieces. It's still summer. It's not a very warm summer this year. I mean, this day was a really hot day, but most days are like rather rainy and cold this year here in Berlin. So I know you have a lot of heat waves ahead, because you're watching this video, I don't know, in winter probably. There were a lot of like countries that had heat waves in 2025, I'm very sure. Not necessarily here in Berlin, very cold and rainy. But I have worn this once already. And it will serve me well for the next coming summers. Okay, and even at the, I call it the clothing flea market because here's mostly cool fashion pieces. There are some dolls here, but I don't think there's anything. At first I thought, I mean, you might not see it, but the body has completely discolored to pink. I thought like, ooh, is this an alien doll or something with a pink body? You probably cannot really see it. It's really a light pink. But no, it's just super discolored. But yeah, some older dolls. I don't know. Is this an old page? I don't know. Probably not. This is an Aurora from, I don't know what, the 2000s or something. Oh, this is a made to move. I've never found a made to move at a flea market. Probably Loki. Hulk. Dinosaurs. Ooh. No, I didn't buy the Millie made to move. Technically I would like to have it for a body donor, but I'm not gonna pay 10 euro for a body donor. I'm sorry. Like, she was not budging. Like, these are like crap, like garbage dolls in there, unless the others are like, I mean, I can't understand. Like 10, it's sorry, I can't believe it. And she wasn't even doing like, because I was like, maybe I would pay 5 or something, and she was like, nope, nope. And so 6? No, I'm not even gonna do 8 euro. It's just okay. Sorry. And yeah, other than that, this flea market is mostly consisting of fashion, like some private sellers, but most of them are like, you know, professional. And of course, fake Labubus is everywhere. Cute. But I have a very similar one and I don't collect this size. Unfortunately, no other G4s in there. On the table, just modern. That's it for today. It's like, I think 4 flea markets, that's enough. And my mom is celebrating her birthday today in the afternoon, so I'm already exhausted. and I paid, like I spent more money than I wanted. But then again, I really, because of those 3 action figures there, because I really wanted them. I really wanted the He-Man knockoff. Maybe it's more personal if you see my eyes. Okay. Berlin, that's Berlin. Some weird art project at the side here. The truth is, you saw all of that now. Oh, I'm going home, blah blah. But I also went to my local flea market, so I have a little bit of footage also from that. But then my my memory card was completely full. I couldn't like delete any more of it. So then suddenly you will see that it stops. Who have we? Oh, once again. For a while I did not find her ever. This is again Twinkle Lights Barbie, but I can feel that this is probably cut off.
Hier ist schon nur eins.
It's also discolored. Waren mal mehr dabei?
Haben wir schon?
Alle weggekauft, ja?
Ja, die eine.
Alles klar, alles gut.
Für 2 €.
So I missed some dolls. So what? Because it's of course now. Oh my god, I see now so often this. Last time I didn't even film it. It's another Waffluffs. It's another Waffluffs. It's a cute color. I don't want him. I want it, but I don't want it. They're so cute. They're late 90s, similar to Furby, but she was, you know, hatching an egg, and then you could witness the birth of this little creature that came out of her, and you could also buy the baby separately. And it talks and blah blah. And have one. This is a really cute color combination. This light green yellow with purple and pink. I don't have no space for it. I have no space for it. More modern Barbies. I guess if someone else bought already vintage Barbies from the other seller, then nothing is. Oh, this is Fashion Avenue. Maybe there's more older. And yeah, you did not see everything, all of the fashions, because in this pile with also I looked through, they had a box full of dolls also, but they were all modern dolls. But there were a couple of more like older fashions in there, not super old or anything, but 90s and maybe early 2000s stuff. And I picked it up, I think for like, what was it? Like €2, I think this pile was €2. And the first thing you probably still saw it was the sweater. This is from Fashion Avenue, from, I have a little note. Yeah, Fashion Avenue. One of the easy carded things, like in the later, like not necessarily later, but 2001. It's the number 53523. And you know, I saw it because of it has a Fashion Avenue tag in there somewhere. But it's a really cute little sweater, early 2000s. Then we have this. Here's my little note. These are pants from the Happy Family. You know, Midge, but not directly did not come on a doll. It was a fashion pack, Midge and Baby from 2003. They're super cute pastel pants. So from the Happy Family with, you know, pregnant Midge, etc. Then there was this, and this is from the Dream Glow Barbie. No, not from the 80s Dream Glow Barbie, from the 2000s Dream Glow Barbie. It was a soft body doll similar to the, you know, Bedtime Barbie, for example. But she had glow-in-the-dark features, she had glow-in-the-dark hair. She has obviously more like a 2000s look, but she had pink glow-in-the-dark hair, and I would technically like to have her. This is at least her top. I have her little bag, or a pretty big bag. And then I have this. This is all I have from this Barbie. She's from 2001. But I think she was re-released in like 2005 or something. So there's 2 different releases of this doll. But yeah, nothing of this glows in the dark, unfortunately. It's more her hair, and she came with little star stickers that glow in the dark. Then I couldn't identify what this is, but I'm very sure it is something from like early 2000s, late 90s, mid 90s. It is like a little ballet tutu thing. This material used to have more of these swirly patterns. You cannot really see it that much anymore. The strap is broken, but I mean, I can probably repair that. It will probably also hold without straps. If you know where this comes from, please tell me. I found it online, people selling it online under the name of 90s Barbie fashion, but I couldn't find out what this actually comes from. Is it from a doll? Is it from a fashion pack? Doesn't have a tag, so that would lead me more to it came directly on a doll. If you know it, please tell me. It's not from the garden party Barbie. No, that looks different. At first I was like, is that from her? But it's not. So it's not from the one of the very early or late 80s, you know, Barbies. But, you know, maybe you know it. And then this. This is from a Petra doll. This comes from the pink version of the Sunny Petra. I have the blue version, and once I found this, but cut. So I have this technically, but just as a top. But it's actually a bathing suit. So a couple of cool Barbie fashions, more like late 90s and early 2000s stuff, I guess, but still nice pastel, cute Barbie pieces. And then there was one more thing that I bought, but you saw it. I did not have any like a memory card left. I said it already. And it's also not super exciting, but it's another fashion piece. It's another hat, similar to what I'm wearing, like one of those bucket hats, but with, you know, plush fur on it. It's just from Primark. It's nothing super crazy, but it was €1. And especially in winter, I like them. So I have a very hot pink one. I could not wear this with this sweater. This would clash. But I could totally wear it with these pants. But as I said, this is more something I wear in winter. This is already a little like hot for summer. I will probably start more wearing it outside again when it's getting colder. But I do like them, and I like, technically you're more like probably supposed to wear them like this. You can also do that. But I really like to put it like this. It looks like very 90s to me. I don't know. For €1, I also bought this little hat. So, and that's it. And I know this is a very long video, or 2 videos, whatever it might be, 1 or 2 videos. I hope you also enjoyed this video, or the videos. If you enjoyed it, don't forget, you can give this video a thumbs up. That helps out my channel, the same as when you put a comment down below. Did you have any of this? I always like to hear if some of the stuff you had as a child, or you just absolutely love, or you can help me out identify something, or something that I identified wrongly, or whatever. I love to read your comments. I'm not always able to answer everybody's comments. I'm sorry. I'm just this one person who is doing this as a, you know, as a hobby. I don't have all the time in my life to dedicate to answering comments, but you know, I'm happy to read your comments, and fingers crossed, answer most of them. So, and if you're not even subscribed, maybe you want to push the subscribe button. It doesn't cost any money. It's free. It just helps you to easier find my videos, and, you know, keeps my subscriber count growing. Whatever. Thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!